Real men, I have a solution for you. If you're at your parents' house, if you're rooming it, if you're feeling, as a man, if you're feeling kind of like your self-esteem is at a plateau. And what I mean by that is, it's not so much like how am I defining self-esteem? Maybe I'm even using the wrong word. What I'm trying to say is this. As men, if you're in a bad space in your life and you're kind of feeling a little bit depressed and you can't really put your finger on it, if you live with your parents, if you have a roommate, if you're not in an independent living situation, which what I mean by that is if you're not on your own too, doing your own thing, getting your own firewood, your own food, for lack of a better term, if you're not doing those type of things, then that's probably the answer to the problem that you're having right now. What I recommend is you leave the nest, especially if you're living with your mom and your daddy. Now, it's going to be hard, and you might be afraid. But here's the problem with people nowadays, okay? Now, we are in a culture right now where everything is lovey-dovey, and everything is don't judge me, and everything is coddled and safe, and everything is secure. No risks are being taken. There's tons and tons of safety net, whether it's from your culture, your family, or the government. Everybody is coddled, especially men, and that's not how men are made. Men are made through adversity. They're made through challenging themselves. They're made through taking risks. They're made through going their own way. They're made through pioneering, inventing, being innovative. All these things can be unlocked if you just put your own feet to the fire and you hold yourself accountable in real life, in real time, by moving out. That's what all men must do. Something I didn't realize until later on in the game, because I was living a comfy, cozy life. You know what I'm saying? All my walls and corners, they were all cushioned. There was no mistake that I made that I couldn't bounce back from because of all these safety nets that was around me. Whether it was my mother, my father, friends around me, ex-girlfriends, whatever. It was always something that basically got in the way of me doing my own thing. Now, as a man, you should do this because I'm in this YouTube thing not just for to hear my head rattle. In this regard, I'm speaking up to men because a lot of the things that are going on in our world is because we don't stand up. It's because we don't have the capacity. It's because we don't see the value in ourselves. We don't require value from the people around us. And because of that, we set ourselves in these situations that we don't want to be in these relationships that we don't want to be in, but we just put up with it because we think it's the best we can do. And it might be true when you're in that spot, but once you level up or whatever, once you get into a better state of being, once you become more and more okay with how you are and loving yourself, then you're going to require more love out of other people, and you're going to get rid of those who aren't. So I'm telling you right now, the results of me being on my own, I don't even want anybody around me. I had girlfriends in the past. I had relationships with women in the past. And before I left, I was kind of itching and I almost wanted to even get into relationships, and I almost wanted to maybe even get more serious relationships or really start to think about my mating strategies. But now I'm just if it happens, it happens. But I honestly don't even want people in my house. I'm telling you right now, when you leave and you get to experience how it is to be on your own, if you've never experienced it, it can't be, words can't describe it. But this is what all men need. This is what all men need. All men need to learn how to be alone, man. It is one of the best feelings a man can ever experience. See, everybody talks about being financially independent, right? But you can't do that unless you are independent yourself. It is not healthy and it is not wise to try and drum up as much resources as you can get while you're with your parents or while you're in a very comfy situation, it doesn't always work for everybody. And I think that's what's going on with a lot of people in my culture, is that we think that we can, be innovative and be moguls and be entrepreneurs at our parents' house, but you can't, because you're not in the right atmosphere. See, when people's backs are against the wall, and when they're getting slightly desperate, or when they understand that they need to survive, that's when they get motivated. That's when they do what they need to do. That's why I'm making this video right now. That's what I'm doing. What I need to do right now is because it is an unspoken motivator. The fear, the survivalness, the the desperation of it. I'm not desperate in a sense that I'll do whatever I need to do, but in a way I am. So long as I do it appropriately, and as long as I can do it where I can keep my dignity, yes, I will do what the flip I need to do to get ahead in life. But this moving out is what has done it for me. It's crazy. Like, I've changed in literally a month that I would not have imagined. Habits that I had, I literally broke. Problems that I had in the past, I'm working towards fixing them. I'm a lot more accountable, a lot more responsible. Bada boom, bada bing. So get it done. So what is your homework, man? What your homework is to watch the last video, the video I just posted before this. If you haven't already, you got to watch that video. So it'll give you the mechanics of how to get out of the spot you're in. It's going to take some time, and it's going to take some money, but you owe it to yourself and you owe it to society to be a better person and to require more out of your circle of influence, right? That's how you build your community like that, man. Stop with all this political action crap. The government does not care about you. Basically no one cares about you. You can't expect anybody to. That's why you have to find people that are like you. That's how you build your community from the inside out, not from the top down or from the outside in. No. You build it from the inside out. All right, y'all. Y'all take care.